What you eating, Jules? You
I didn't
still
know we was going live.
huh?
I didn't know we was going live.
I just said jump on.
Yeah, but Tiffany was saying she at work. She can't.
She can get on audio like she just talking to us a while ago.
Well, where she at?
I don't know, text her.
You text her, tell her we going live. Cause I ain't sure. Oh, I gotta fix my face. I gotta take this damn dress off. I ain't got no. Wait a minute. Are we live right now? The people can see us.
Yes, girl.
Get us off of there. I ain't got no brown or nothing.
You ain't had no problem when you had that Gucci outfit on.
Yes, I did. You know what?
Okay,
I
so
ain't about
let's
to play
talk
with
about
you.
this, honey.
Well, wait. We gotta wait. Go ahead. Go
Where
ahead.
Hollywood at?
Hollywood. I told you she probably refused to get in.
No, why? She don't have to go. She could just do audio. Woo, honey, twerk, twerk while we waiting on Hollywood. Twerk, 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 twerk. Woo! Where your dollar bills at? Where your dollar bills
Oh, girl, I'm not about to play with you.
at? Okay, she on. Okay, so we was talking about hold on, I gotta get my bottle of water, check. Okay, so we was talking about when females will tell you not to do something, but they'll do it. Jules!
Hold on, wait a minute.
I smell like pure seafood. Let me move my phone out the way. I don't know where everybody is, child. I don't know why they trying to get perfect. Did everybody go to church today? Everybody go to at least 9 o'clock service? Because if you didn't, you should have. God has been good, good, good. He's been a good, good father to us. So you should have went. Okay, well, you had to go to church. You should just somewhere online or something, child. Just do something.
I
I'm glad
told
that
you
you
now that I wasn't
clarified
ready.
that.
Hold on.
I'm glad
Huh?
that you clarified that.
I told you I wasn't ready. Hold on now. You don't
Well,
listen. You
Hollywood.
don't, you don't listen to nobody. I bet you got plenty of whoopings when you were little.
No, girl. I did.
Well, your mama just ain't whoop you because she ain't want to.
I got some, but not a lot of them. I want a hard headed child. Now, I was what you call not mischievous. What you call it? I've always been like very independent. Like I'm gonna tell you a story. So me and my brother have always had very, very different personalities, as most siblings. My mom had this thing where you know how when you pull up to um a light, a traffic signal, a traffic light,
Okay,
and
I'm listening.
you know how that line is on the ground. Once you roll over, it triggers the traffic signal.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so when we were little, she used to be like, "Watch, I can make this light change just by like blowing at it." So she would blow at it, and the light would change. But you know, she's an adult, so she know how it works. My brother would believe her. I would be like, "No, mom, something wrong with it."
Okay.
That's what kind of child I always was.
I don't think I followed that story very closely, so I'm not sure what the moral was.
Okay, like some children are more easily led than others.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find it out for my stepchild.
Oh, I'm gonna like that as an adult. Okay.
All
Thank you.
right.
Oh, you curious?
Very. If I
Not
had something to
not
ask you,
just
I'm
curious.
gonna
It's actually
I want to
beyond
know.
curiosity. Like mine is skepticism coupled with the love of research and being curious. So it's like another level.
Mm-hmm.
I am
I want
naturally
to know.
skeptical of everything.
I want. I want to know what's taking place.
I'm talking about, honey. I had to kind of get right for this because you chime me in, and I'm look at my camel toe, camel toe.
I got a nasty friend.
I don't have one of
Yes,
those.
camel toe.
You have one of those, Hollywood?
No, ma'am.
Oh,
I have stomach toe.
you have what?
I have stomach toe.
Okay, girl.
So let me tell y'all last night about this video I seen.
No, Jules. Let's talk about this. How much did you tip last night? Let's talk about that.
I took the $15.
On how much? How much was your bill?
Look at my camel toe.
Get your hind parts. I want to see that mess. Go ahead on, girl.
I
Now
showed
she
on
gonna
my
pull up
tip.
so we can really see it.
I tipped her $15. The bill was $90.
Hmm.
I think that's below average, especially for somebody that love to show their camel toe.
Mm.
You are not a
Lord.
below average person, Jewel. Why would you tip below average?
Listen, I gave her $15 and she was happy with that. Okay.
Mm.
All these damn hold on, y'all. Y'all gonna have to hold on.
You need me to bring you back in?
Wait a minute. All these damn
Oh, wait a minute. Jewel,
yes.
hold on. Let me share it with you so you can share it to your page. Oh, okay, though. Oh, I got a hiccup. That's the devil.
Happy holidays.
So, Hollywood, what do you have to say about it?
I think I've been clear about my views on tipping. I guess all I have to say is okay.
Okay, so we were talking. Jules, are you on the line? Because we can't see you. Come in or something. Or your internet ain't working. Where'd she go? Where'd she go, Hollywood? Yo, boring.
I'm trying to figure out why did we go live. I was not prepared.
You're always ready, baby. That's what makes you
No,
special.
not when I'm at work and can't do nothing and say nothing.
How was anybody supposed? We just had a whole conversation.
I was in bed.
Can you go to the back because you really don't need that job? Just walk off today and tell them you be back later.
Well, as long as you send me $160 every single day that I'm supposed to work, I will.
Hollywood. We don't pay that to go out to eat. No.
Okay, if you send it to me, if you send it to me, I'll be more than happy.
No, I just told you I spent my last $25 yesterday. How am I supposed to get it today? Jules, you don't.
I wasn't. Listen, I told you I wasn't ready, and
You're
then I'm talking. Listen, I told you what I have to do. When I got to go over to another page and talk to customers and stuff like that, it takes me off.
What you selling?
My comforter sets.
Let's see them.
Oh, I don't have them set up right now, Natalie. I don't have any setups. I can I don't even know how to turn my camera around.
That's god awful.
Oh.
Okay, so talk about when females be trying to tell you what not to do, but they'll do it anyway.
Natalie, I can't even turn my cameras around, honey.
Oh, that's cute. What's that? You got a lot of merchandise. What else you sell?
A lot of stuff, honey. Comforter sets, quilt sets, throw blankets, towel sets, anything home decor, bathroom sets, rugs, everything designer, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel.
Hey, Kendra.
Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel, Dior, Prada. What else? Burberry, Versace. I have it. Yeah, anything you name, I have it. I think I'm gonna put a Burberry on my bed and let it stay on my bed.
Why? You like the Burberry?
I love Burberry, and then too the colors in the comforter set, it matches with everything in my room.
Y'all want to know what I was doing today?
What?
So every morning on my quest to self-growth and self-awareness and situations of that nature, I read 2 books. I read a book by Iyanla Vanzant and a book by the Dalai Lama. And
why do you read those books?
Why
do you read those particular books?
Because Iyanla Vanzant, her words resonate with me. Her story resonates with me. So when I read her stuff, it stirs something in me that creates action and thinking.
Okay.
The Dalai Lama just supposed to be this dude that was all about peace and all that. So I just want to see what he's talking about. So Iyanla's books, I read this daily motivational thing, and she asks the simplest questions that I always struggle to answer.
Like what?
Like today's passage was on celebrating yourself. We're going to celebrate you today. And the question was, how do we celebrate you and who's there? I say, I've never thought about that. So that was my journal entry today. What does my celebration look like and who is going to be there? So from that, I have created my 50th birthday planning document. And that's going to be my celebration, and I'm crafting it now. So I got 5 years to make this happen. I'm really excited about it.
Okay, so who's going to be there right now?
Right now, it's going to be, of course, my mom, my fathers, my aunts, uncles, cousins, my children, my grandchildren. Who else did I have on here right now?
Where you going to have it?
Friends. That's all. I have no idea. This just happened a couple hours ago.
What kind of friends?
I don't know. I care.
So if you have a 50, if you're having it's like a 50th birthday party or something?
Jules, I need you to keep up, baby.
I mean, I got things going on over here. Ain't nobody told Natalie to go live. I done told her.
No, but I literally just said this, like, as you said that, I said what that had come from.
Okay, so tell me this. So who's going to be there?
Ooh, look at that, the big old booty.
I have not decided yet.
Girl, you got a big old booty. That's a ham hock thigh right there. That's a ham hock. See, I see you from the side. Ham hock.
I got a donkey booty.
Oh, you got a big old booty. You got a big old ham hock thigh. I'm looking at you. from the side. I see number thighs, just a whole thigh. You got a quarter leg thigh. You know how the thigh and the quarter leg be connected together. The thigh and the leg be connected together on the chicken. You got a quarter leg thigh.
Oh, for real? Don't tell me that, girl, because I be thinking I'm like cute and I wear this skirt tomorrow. Oh God.
Me too. Listen, man. I be feeling I'm big too. I'm big too, child. People looking at me like I'm crazy when I say
I'm cute in some, I'll wear it again tomorrow. You don't know me like
ooh. Huh?
I'll wear it again tomorrow if you say I'm cute in it.
Okay, you cute in it. You cute in it.
If you say I'm cute, oh girl, I'll put it on again tomorrow.
Okay, you cute. Put it on again tomorrow. That's what we'll do. We'll put the same clothes on tomorrow.
All
Look, twerk, Natalie. Twerk, girl. Yes, honey, yes.
That's my one dance move because I don't know how to dance. Okay, wait a minute, girl. We don't do that over here in holiness. We don't do that over here in holiness, girl.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay, so unfortunately, our friend in Hollywood was being really deep and profound. And okay, so let me tell y'all something about eating seafood. I'm gonna help y'all out while Hollywood is being really deep and profound. If you just must eat seafood, hey Tron, if you just must eat seafood and as a woman, sometimes as women, seafood runs down on you. Okay, here you go. Seafood runs down on you, meaning it comes through your digestive system and comes out through your urine. So sometimes you can smell fishy. I don't know where Jules went, but you can smell fishy.
Have a great day, dear. Thank you.
Huh?
This is why I'm working.
I don't smell fishy, sweetie. I said some women. Okay, so it'll come out on your urine.
Natalie,
so to keep from happening, it's just lemon. You just suck on lemon and you wash your hands with it so you can get it down your digestive system and it cancels out the seafood taste and smell in your urine. So, and that's with anything else. Like if onions do that to you, sometimes a penicillin or amoxicillin will run down on you. Men too. So you can, and also lemon neutralizes your breath. So if you have
oh wow, okay.
If you have like a breath problem and it's not like you don't need, now if you need professional help, lemon's not going to help you. Okay. But if it's really like, just you have tardy breath, if you eat lemon, especially the peel, it will help you out a lot. And being Jamaican, if you take lime baths or put baking soda in your water, when you take a bath, like not a shower, but soak in the bathtub, it will help your body out. Yeah, it'll help your body out. So if you have a wife or you eat yourself and you love to eat seafood, and sometimes you can tell the difference in their body afterwards, just eat lemon. Like anytime I go to a seafood restaurant, I get like lemon water and I get extra slices of lemon. And then after I finish eating, I just squeeze it on my hands, like rub it on my mouth. Like right there, I was just eating some seafood from the other day. So
my son just texted me that a string just came out of his wing.
Huh?
My son just texted me that a string just came out of his wing.
A string came out of his what?
Wing.
A string, girl?
Mm-hmm.
Where did he get it from?
Out of his wing.
Out of his ping ping?
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood, he might need to go to the emergency room.
Well, I just told him I need to see it. And
okay, like a string, or maybe a dead worm.
You know me. Why get down there anyway? But do
you think it could have been a dead worm?
I don't know why he have a worm in his wing, but okay.
If you have worms in your system and they die, and they'll come out through any means.
Oh, I thought they came out the other way.
You never met anybody. You never had like when we was little class. Hey, Eric, you ain't never had classmates that had worms, and when they pee or use the bathroom, it will come out.
It come out their back, not their front.
Huh?
It comes out the back, not the front.
Oh, yes, it will. It will come. Yes, it will. It'll come out. In women, it'll come out through your urethra. Yeah, your urethra tract. Yeah. So we just happen to have a hole, and men have a tube, but it's gonna come out one way or another. Whether it comes out your butt or your front part, it's gonna come out.
Well, I just told him I need to see it.
to wash dishes, you guys, because I'm supposedly cooking salmon and macaroni and cheese today.
Okay. I ain't trying to go along with this, but what are we doing here?
Oh, that's right. You're supposed to be telling about your story.
I don't.
Huh?
I don't know. Okay.
Tell me about your story. Who gonna be there to your party?
I don't know. I was expressing a thought. Just a thought.
So am I gonna be there to your party?
I'm sure you'll have an invitation.
So what do you want your friends to bring you to your party? What are you gonna ask for? Are you gonna ask for anything, or are you gonna just try to let them use have good common sense enough to know they're supposed to bring from?
So I don't ever ask for gifts.
Why not? Like some people have.
Because I don't want anything.
Like, are you gonna say like monetary donations appreciated, or monetary gifts appreciated, or you not gonna say stuff like that?
Nah.
Huh?
Nah.
You think it's not wise to say that, or it's like, you know, uncouth?
No, I just.
Huh?
No.
Where's Susie? So anyway, you guys. So how was church today? Eric, I'm doing really good. What have you been up to? Because Hollywood is at work, so she goes in and out. Jules said she's trying to sell comforter set or something she said. I don't know. But I'm just going to tell you, we was just on the phone for a whole hour having a whole discussion. Then you get up here and get live and the Saints get missing. Live and the Saints get missing. I don't know what it is. I don't have a clue. But I guess they'll be back at some point. I don't know. But we were talking earlier about, you know how like, okay, so I'm going to tell you what happened. What had happened was I had been calling my boyfriend and he didn't answer the phone. So that's unlike him. Like usually if he say, okay, babe, I'm going to call you right back, he calls me right back. He never says, I'm going to call you back, and he doesn't call me back. Or if I call him, I don't usually have to call him back. If he misses the phone call, he'll just call me back. You know, like I just, you know, whatever. Because he's retired, so he, you know, he can do that. Like, you know. So he told me he was gonna call me back last night and he didn't. So I had called him last night because he gets up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go work out. And so sometimes when he goes home, he'll sit in his driveway because he doesn't have a garage, but he has a driveway. And he'll sleep in his driveway. And if I don't call him to wake him up, he'll just sit there and sleep. So I called him, but he didn't answer the phone. So I was thinking to myself, okay, he is a heavy sleeper. So I was like, okay, well, either he's in his driveway or he's in his house, but either which way. So then I called him today about 11 o'clock. He answered the phone. So I started getting nervous because he stays alone. And I had hit Hollywood and Jules up and was like, you know, what do you think I should do? And Jules or Hollywood, I don't know which one, but anyway, one of them was like, you should go. I say, do you think I should drive to Greensboro to make sure he's okay? And I don't know which one of them said it, but it was like, yeah, because I would. So then we was telling a story about my daughter's trying to tell me about. My daughter has 2 dogs. One named, well, fur babies. One named Puppy and the other one named Puppet.
Okay, I am back present and with everyone again.
Okay, I was telling them about the story about my boyfriend got missing.
Oh, and oh yeah, okay.
Okay, but finish what you were saying.
I don't know.
Okay, so anyway, me and Hollywood and Jules was talking about how people will tell you, oh, you know, like, don't go looking for him, blah, blah, blah. Like women will tell you, you know, sometimes guys too will tell you like something they wouldn't do, but they would actually do it if the situation was different. Like people are quick to say what they won't do, but they really will do it. That's what we was talking about. So anyway, so my boyfriend got missing and I was concerned about him. But come to find out, he had been like a little fender bender or whatever. So my suspicion was right. But he's okay. He'll probably be over here later. So he's okay.
Good afternoon.
Okay, Hollywood, what we were talking about your party?
Okay.
Hollywood.
Yes.
We were talking about your party.
I think it's gonna be a destination party. I haven't decided.
It sounds like you should be excited. It sounds fun.
I think it's gonna be fabulous. And actually, I was gonna go on tour for my birthday, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna do something else.
You said on tour?
Mhm.
Girl, what kind of doggone tour you talking about?
All over the world if I felt like it.
Oh, you mean like okay. Like from one place, country, continent, and stuff. Okay. You're so petty. Why you just didn't say that? Why you got to be smart out the mouth?
I didn't think that was being smart.
You was. Talking about all over the world if I want to.
I mean, when someone says they're going on tour,
well,
you know what that means?
On tour Hollywood, there are somebody that somebody wants to see.
Excuse me. Yes, continue.
Girl, you like to make me. Okay.
Continue. Yes.
Hollywood, who want to see you, baby, besides me and Jules?
Obviously, they are all over the world because I am who I am. Girl, why this music just got so loud? God, no. Well, I am quite impressed with myself, and I just believe that people want to see me. So I don't know.
You had remember that time me and you had talked about thinking of yourself more holler than you should?
I don't believe that that's my case. Let me give it to you differently. For my birthday, I gave my own self my own parade, honey. I don't need nobody to celebrate Tiffany Kelly, honey.
Hey, brother, I'm on live. What's going on? Okay, bye. Okay, you said what, Hollywood?
I said, at 1 year, I had my own parade for my birthday. So I don't wait for people to tell me that I should or shouldn't do it. I just do it if I think it's appropriate.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You can do what the ham sandwich they want to do when they get ready. I'm with you when you're right now. Because I'm sure going to do what I want to do on my birthday.
So that was my first thought. But I think I'm going to do this instead. I think I'm going to spend quite a bit.
If you was going on tour, who was going to come with you? Like me, your friends?
I was going to ask my friends. I was going to give my friends my itinerary, my schedule, and they can drop in and out as they felt like it. Do I do all this? Oh Lord, I gotta take an oath of office, honey. Jesus. I did not know that.
You said what?
I have to take an oath of office.
Oh, for your new job?
It's so official. Oh my God, I feel like I'm somebody now.
Oh, girl, you somebody, honey.
I gotta take an oath, honey. Ooh, I don't
know.
know.
You ain't the regular old Hollywood, honey. You is the new and improved Hollywood, honey.
Girl, I guess.
Ain't nobody never asked you to take. Okay, that's not true. But that was for something else.
That was very funny though when I saw that. You gotta take an oath. Ooh.
Girl, you is special now.
Yeah, I'm special, all right. We know what kind of special that is too.
Okay, girl, you know what? I just had my top for my rice cooker, and now I can't even find it, child. You know what I'm starting to realize?
Is this
Who
called
are
Really
watching
Worthy of Alive?
Huh?
Is this called Really Worthy of Alive?
Child, that's why I was just going to tell you. People watch anything.
I'm done. I'm good and done.
But it was about. What was it? Oh, I was talking about lemons.
Oh, I was gonna say whenever I go eat seafood, which is very rarely, after I'm
You
done
don't really
eating,
like
I
seafood
always,
like that?
no, I always scrub my tongue, teeth, and hands with slices of lemon to
Yes.
get the smell away. Yeah.
You know what? I just realized. Oh, why do you think my hand's so black?
I'm gonna ask my son why is his butt black. I haven't a clue. My son is a dark skinned boy with brown skin. I don't understand it.
He's dark skin with brown skin.
My son's face is brown and his whole body is black.
Like mine.
I never seen nothing like it.
Yes, you have like mine.
Girl, here they come with all these packages. I can't even get them delivered because it's so late.
But mine's like that. So what you mean you ain't never seen nothing like it?
Nah, I've never seen your behind. Hello.
Well, you see the rest of me and know the rest of me is black.
Hi,
like from my face to like here, I'm one color, and then all the way down, I'm just black. And then my feet and my hands are real black. Okay, so she went away again. I don't know where Jules is. Just call her. She's probably pretending to be busy.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying?
Hmm?
What were you saying?
Y'all said she got something to say.
Okay.
She said she getting dressed, honey, so she can do cooking classes with her fiance's family. They ain't never tried to do no mess like that with me. I don't think that's right. Do you, Hollywood?
Maybe not.
So tell me again about the string. So did Sha see the string?
No, Charlotte's at work.
That's very odd.
If you knew my child, not so much. I certainly heard stranger, honey. My child is most interesting.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you one cookie. So I know it's taking my beef a long time to unthaw. Is that? Oh, hold on, there go Yana. Yana.
Hello, Mom, but my hair not done.
Oh, let me see it.
Okay.
Hollywood on the line.
Hey, Miss Hollywood. Hold on, Mom.
I need a wig. Hello. She must ain't copy that, Natalie.
Girl, well, at least you got a lot of hair. Oh, yeah. She need a wig made.
Oh,
A whole
Okay.
wig.
Oh, she don't want one of my. I thought she was saying she
Hey.
want one of my wigs.
No, she wants you to make her a wig like you make wigs.
Yeah, but I have to. Does she know how to measure her own head?
I'm sure I could.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to measure like the. Well, you did. Then no, Hollywood
Yeah,
did
she did
nails.
hair. She did
Oh,
hair and
okay.
nails. She does hair and nails.
Okay, because yeah, you're gonna have to measure like the nape and just the circumference of your head. That should be enough. Because do you want it glueless or do you want like it to have those straps and stuff? Because I don't really like the straps, but a lot of people do like them that like wear their wig like every day.
Right. That's a great question. I don't know. I need to do something because it's sad.
Do you still have your dreads?
No, I cut my hair off a long time ago.
Oh,
You know she's in politics now, honey.
I am not in no politics, baby. Not at all. Your mama's
because
crazy.
politics, that's hard.
No. Wait, hold on. Back up, baby. Now, if you got a president that's saying stuff like grabbing stuff by grabbing our people by their private parts,
You wrote a bill.
yeah, but I'm not in politics.
Okay, but you wrote a bill. That's very
Yeah.
impressive.
She might be in politics, like, but she's not maybe a politician.
Right.
Right.
Elected
You still wrote a
office. That's what I
bill.
mean to say. That's what I mean to say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, you got a president that's mocked people with disabilities, that has said things that are sexist, misogynistic, racist. I don't think.
Then I don't really know what to say about that either, cause I mean, for him to like run our country, he is a good businessman. Like he has all the things that we need. Cause you don't want to make
What
running a
kind of
country
businessman girl he been bankrupt?
Have a good day.
No, a lot of people have been
and he gonna pay
bankrupt. That's good business people. I mean, he probably made some bad financial decisions before, and it's like,
He don't pay people, girl.
he might not pay people. That don't mean that he ain't worried about his own coins.
But
And
they
he
don't
have
a
made
good
peace with a
business
lot of
person
people.
pays people.
Yeah, but he made peace with one of the places that have more nuclear and a lot of weapons than us, which is North
You been
Korea.
watching Fox News, young.
No. I actually be reading up on Donald Trump.
Now I'm gonna let Hollywood deal with you on that, child.
Yeah, I mean, because if we did not make peace with North Korea, it would be a lot of stuff that we could be in danger of losing. North Korea, they have a lot of resources and they have a lot of weapons just like us. Like they're the one that can compete with us when it comes to weapons.
Who?
I don't
North
need to be
Korea.
friends. I don't need to be friends with the gangbangers. I'm sorry.
What's
Y'all
the
be friends with
gangbangers?
them.
Oh, the
People
North
that's in
Koreans are
gangs.
gangbangers?
I don't need to be friends with them for what? What I
The
gotta be
North
friends
Koreans
with
is,
them for?
but it's not. He didn't just make peace with North Korea. It was North Korea. What is that other place?
Okay, it isn't that we were so much at odds with North Korea. That's really not the case. We just chose not to support them in how they abuse, well, excuse me, how we perceive that they abuse power. Um, he just wanted to go against the grain. We were not in any imminent danger for him to have to make peace with anybody. He just did it because he wanted to do it. There was no strategy behind it. You have people that specialize in foreign relations for a reason. I'm not that person, but I do know enough to say, make peace for what? What they gonna do to us?
I mean, it's a lot of stuff they can do with us, being that they have bombs and all types
Everybody
of.
got bombs.
Everybody
Mom,
has
everybody
bombs.
does not have bombs, not nuclear weapons that
Yes,
can
they
drop.
do.
Okay, let me say this. If they don't have them, they can get them.
I was going to say we sell them to anybody.
Mom, are you crazy?
Your
I'm sorry,
biggest
like-
threat, your biggest threat is not weaponization. Your biggest threat is infiltration.
Okay, I know Barack Obama, I honestly think a lot of people voted for Barack Obama because he was black and we wanted to see a black president in office. But I feel like your credentials have a lot to do with it too. Like you shouldn't just put somebody in office because they're race and we want to stop things from how they're being. We want to see
Okay, but that's
somebody.
what people did to Trump.
Mom, what people didn't want to vote for Hillary because she was a woman, so they ended up voting for Trump.
Okay.
But you just said that we should. Hillary has given her life to the cause. Like Hillary has given, like she's been in politics a long time. The only reason why she fell back was because her husband was president. Then once he retired from being president, she got back on. So she was way more informed. She is okay. Let's just be very clear. She's more studious and a brilliant woman. So what does it say about somebody that chooses to vote for somebody just because of their gender?
It says what I'm trying to say about us voting for Barack Obama.
Okay, but he was he was also smart, also had degrees, also was proven. Like he knew his stuff. So he just voted for him because he was a minority or melanated or black or African American or whatever you want to say. He was also gifted in what he was supposed to have been doing.
Okay, so we are aware that he's not the first black to ever run for the presidency, right?
Yeah, I'm aware that he's not the first black to run,
but
he's the first black in office. And
okay, but no, what you're saying is if that's the only thing that he qualified on, then why didn't those other black people win?
Why didn't those other black people win? Because he wasn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure those black people were really black people. Like, I hate to say it, but they were like the black people that, you know.
Barack Obama is black.
Barack Obama is black, but he's a different breed of black people. I mean, he's not the black, you know, he's the black person that they put on the commercials. He's that type of black person. He's not the black person he's not the Vivian from the first Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's the Vivian, the second Vivian. That's what I'm saying. He's not that. He's not the one that.
Okay, well, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. He's well spoken.
Very well.
Yes, and that has nothing to do.
Y'all. Let me finish, please. He's well spoken, but he's not a whitewashed well spoken. He sounds like a black man. His wife is a black woman, and she sounds like a black woman. He is not a whitewashed version of a black man that so oftentimes wins in these arenas. He sounds black. He identifies with his blackness very well. I get upset when the skin is black, but the demeanor, the thinking, and the actions are not black. And that is not the case with this president.
How to the people, my sister.
Yeah,
that is not the case with this president.
I don't feel like actions or like how somebody talks can be black or can be white. Like I feel like
I do.
You're either proper or you're just ghetto. I mean,
no,
it's like
I'm extraordinarily well spoken, and I'm the blackest person that I know.
But and I feel like that has nothing to do with complexion, the way that someone carries himself.
You won't ever hear me taking away my black inflection in my voice. You will always hear black woman. I know people that fight really hard to take that black edge off their voice. I don't care who you are, where you're from. There is something about the culture that comes through in your speaking. Now I can switch it up and be just like this right here.
And that makes you ghetto. That doesn't make you black.
No. It shows different sides of where I've lived and where I come from.
I mean, you can live in the suburbs and still be ghetto.
So what do you consider G Mama Yana?
I consider her I would say bougie, you know, sadiddy. Like, I mean, someone that carries herself in a well mannered, you know,
so
she knows
Obama
how to carry herself. But
So she's Obama black or my black?
She's definitely I feel like it doesn't have to do with race, like I said. I feel like you aren't ghetto, but you know how to get ghetto. I mean, it's simple like you either talk proper or you know you either don't and you sound ghetto or you sound like you're from the hood or somewhere. It's like it's not like you can be like, oh, she's talking black, because I think that's where white people get that from, is where they be like, oh, you're acting black, or how do you act a color? How do you act a race? You can't. You can just act like what they consider to be majority of that race. You can act like what they see in the majority of black people, and they say, oh my gosh, she's acting like those people that associate themselves, you know, in the ghetto or in the hood.
I'm gonna say this to you: the people that built this country and feed this country are largely from poor rural communities, which is what my family was. I speak very well between those people and the powers that be. And that is a skill that a lot of people do not have. I can either make sure that the language is understood from both sides. That is a skill, and that's an ability that transcends blackness or whiteness. I speak to different classes and cultures, and that one specific thing is what can keep a person from elevating is not being able to speak the language of the class that is so called above them, whether
Are
that's
you
poverty,
referring to
middle class.
languages like English and
It's all it's all
French?
it's all English.
Yes.
It's
So
all
you're saying
English.
like
It's all
you're saying it's
English.
different type of languages within the English language?
Absolutely.
I mean, it might be different type of tones, but I can't consider it to be different type of because English
Well,
is
well,
just the
well, well.
language.
First of all, we don't speak English. We speak American. That's the first thing. Let's
No,
let's
we
say
are
that
American.
first. No, no, no. We don't speak English because if you go to England, where English was created, they don't sound like us. So
I
that's
mean,
not
they have
English.
accents and they're
No, no, no,
from,
no,
you
no.
know,
They have different words. They have different phrasing. So we don't speak English as it was created. We speak Americanized English. Then I will say that every region of this country has a different way of saying things. If you begin to break it down by class, the difference grows even more. So English, once again, is a misnomer. It's Americanized English. And in each region of this country, within each culture and subculture, it's spoken differently. So I have a great skill and a great ability to be understood by those that don't speak how different populations speak English. That is a huge skill set of mine.
okay. Well, I do want to say congratulations to you for having those skill sets, but I do want you to know, Miss Hollywood, that we live in America and we are
Oh, we do?
Americans.
Oh, we
Yeah, we
are?
do. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, my mom, she is Jamaican, so that made me her, a little different. But I mean, when people just because we
The
don't speak
the
American, we cannot.
colonizers came in this country, took it over, called it paganistic, and did what they wanted to do with it. That's not America. That's something that somebody came over here and took over and made it their own, and they do it wherever they go.
I
So
mean,
that is not American. That's something else. It's
so
like
are
that
you okay? So
wherever the colonizers go.
What do the Africans speak in Africa? What do they speak?
What country?
What country? I mean, Ghana. It could be anywhere. Where I
It
mean,
it
several.
it
They all speak different
it okay.
dialects, but there's a different language.
Okay, so there are how many countries in Africa? I don't even know, 30 something? I'm not even sure. I have to look it up. So I can't speak on a continent. That's like asking what does North America speak? Well, in Mexico they speak Mexican. So
No, they
mostly
speak
Spanish.
Spanish.
Did I just say Mexican? Lord have mercy.
Yeah, we
Okay,
don't
so
speak American. We speak
so so
English.
in so in so in Mexico they largely speak Spanish. That's their native language, okay? But if you go to Canada, what do Canadians speak?
They speak
Depends on
English,
where
but
you are.
they have a different
Okay, but
tone. That
follow me. Wait a minute. You said, what do they speak in Africa? I said, that's like us asking, what do they speak in North
America.
America? It depends on what country. So, what country?
I mean, in the United States, of course, it's different people from different areas, so it's different people here that speak different languages, and those people may speak French. I mean, they could speak Portuguese, Spanish, whatever the case may be. When they come here, they learn how to speak English to make it easier for them. They don't learn or they don't take I'm going to take an American class. No, they take an English class, so or a ESL or ASL class so that they can
This
learn to
is
speak
this
English.
is this is semantics. What I'm saying is, first of all, in America, we speak an Americanized English. It's not even really English. That's what I'm trying to say. That is the first thing. Now, if you go back to where we come from, which I don't even know what
Where
that
do we
is.
come from?
That's I'm gonna say that again. I don't even know what that is. Our language and culture was taken from us, and we had to assimilate the best way we could once we got here. which means that we had to learn from people that had been here before us. Anglo-Saxons were not teaching us. The people that we had to be around all the time, which were the other slaves, taught us. So we learned to speak how they spoke. And that has trickled down, and here we are in 2020 still speaking the same way. And it's because we oftentimes had to go to the same schools that taught our grandparents and our grandparents and our grandparents, that have not gotten any other funding, that have not gotten any other teachers that can teach. We're just kind of doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Now, the hallmark of success for many people that look like me is moving on up, which means a lot of times they move on up so far that they forget the roots. So you have children whose parents have gotten as far away as they can from their roots, that when they do happen to go back to those roots, they don't even understand their own family. So as an advocate of people that are poor, as an advocate of people that have grown up and not gotten great learning in that language that we speak in this country, I'm able to make sure that I can be the go-between between those people that did not acquire the language skills they needed as young children, and the powers that be that otherwise would not be able to communicate with them. So that's why I say I have that skill. That's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say that.
I just
26.
I feel as though, that escalated, and it went somewhere where like it was like it almost threw me for a loop because I was confused.
Why are you confused?
I don't know. It went from us talking about English.
We were talking
to
about
talking
presidents.
about poor people.
So what I was gonna say when I came back on about the president, you said he's a good businessman. Well, I will say this: if you know how to run a daycare center and you try to go run a Fortune 500 corporation, do you necessarily have the skill set to run that Fortune 500 corp?
I mean, the daycare is with children. All you have to do to be successful in the daycare is be good with kids.
No problem. Yes.
You said what now?
She said if you ran a daycare and then you went to go run a Fortune 500 company, would you be able to do that? And it's like, no. I mean, the daycare, you have to be good with kids. As long as you're successful.
You have to be more than just good with kids. You have to know how to deal with people. You have to know how to advertise in an effective way in order to get kids. How do you even start getting kids without?
My word of mouth is advertisement. They have to be able for centuries.
Main base. You have to be able to know how to deal with your money so that you'll know that you'll be able to pay bills and pay your staff. Without your staff, you do not have an effective daycare.
And that's something that adults have to manage without running a daycare. That's something that's a skill set that adults have to acquire just to be an adult.
That's not
you
true.
have to learn how to manage your money in order to keep your home.
That's not true.
What, Mom? How you gonna manage your money?
A lot of adults. Okay, so y'all look at me. Okay, look at me. Look at all the money that I have made. I was a good business person. Because I knew how to get business and I knew how to maintain business and I knew how to do hair, but I was not good in my finances.
Right, and I said that's something that you have to acquire. You have to learn how to do that. That's not something that's going to come to you, but most of the time you already have that if you're going to open up a business.
No,
you're not going to open up a business with not knowing, because that would not be a good financial decision to open up a business knowing that you don't know how to manage money.
But people do because they have a good concept. Because a lot of people don't know what it takes to open up a business, so they just jump in it. And sometimes it works because they learn as they go along, but not everybody have their ducks in a row to open up a business.
Right, and that's where that comes into play when you said Donald Trump went bankrupt. Okay, people make bad financial decisions.
He doesn't like to pay people.
And have you spoke to anyone that says that Donald Trump didn't pay them?
Yeah, business after business
You're
is
welcome, dear.
where he was.
Tiffany,
He
I'm sorry.
was
Yeah.
first and not paying.
Ruben, very nice to meet you.
Well,
It's all good.
Business after business.
Actually, I've been with Bozzuto for a year, but I've been at this property for about a month and a half.
It doesn't take
So
the fact the way that.
Well, very nice to see you again,
Ruben. He's still a good businessman.
I mean, in order to be a good businessman, you have to be a good businesswoman. You have to pay people because it's not fair that you got what you needed out of this. Okay, so let me ask you this: if you work for a business and you did what you were supposed to do, and then they not pay you, and then they told you to keep jobs, would you think they were a good business person?
If I worked for somebody, like if I worked for somebody directly, like under them.
Yeah, you are for a business. You don't work for that business for 2 weeks, and you didn't.
Okay, hold on. This is the point that I was making, Yana. Good is subjective, depending on what you're trying to run. You can be a great businessman when it comes to managing a bank, but that don't mean you can run McDonald's. So good is subjective. Can you bring this in that your employer needs? If the answer is yes, you are good for that business. Good is subjective. There's no such thing as good or bad. It's good or bad or great for that particular what was I trying to say? For that industry. So just because I got a successful string of daycares, do I need to be the president? But I'm good at those daycares. But
if you ran a Fortune 500 company, though, maybe you should go run for president.
Why?
I mean, if it was actually successful and it's still standing to this day, and you believe in yourself and you feel like it's something you could do, then yeah, go run for it. And if people vote for you, you try the best to stay in office.
You think that I should be president because I'm a business person and I got various businesses which I
Wait, you said because you run a daycare?
No, because I have businesses. You think that I should be president, or excuse me, that I'm good at it.
It's not up to me. It's not up to me to think that you can be president. It's just, is that something you want to do? Do you feel like?
But you said earlier that he was a good business person.
Yes, because I'm defending him. Yes, because I feel like he is a good business person.
But good at what business? What does he do?
He's good at running this country. I feel like we have gotten more done over these years, and we are in debt. I mean, debt out of the behind. Then I hate to say it, than Barack or any other president before him has done.
Okay, wait. No. You done went way over here. Let's stay here. What is he good at when it comes to business that he's done?
Making decisions that actually help this country. Making decisions that's going to help us in the long run, not just making decisions that's going to help us for right now.
But like what?
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually do some research because I'm getting dressed. But he definitely have made decisions. It's not even about the stimulus checks and everything. It's about the fact that he chose to make peace with certain countries and certain places in order for it to be okay for us to be over there, or in order for it to be okay for them to be over here. He doesn't just think about, himself and think about the rich community or whatever. He thinks about everyone, and y'all get mad at him for saying something about Hispanics and stuff like that.
I am very open. If you can give me some examples, I am super open. Like I'm that chick. Like I'm
because
open.
Because you guys don't want y'all don't like him because he doesn't like certain races, or you said he picks on somebody with a disability. But the thing is, those are the same races that's coming over here and taking jobs away from the people that were actually born here. Those are the same races that's coming over here.
Wait, hold on. What job they taking? Tell me, please tell me.
They taking the jobs that actually pay good, construction jobs in nursing, jobs in it's jobs all around us.
This is the problem.
We are too lazy as Americans to do that. They have decided to come over here and know that they can make more money here.
This is what people don't understand. Then people ain't took now job. What has happened is that what has happened is, hold on, because I'm going to break this down. What has happened is that the exploitive nature of business owners and of certain people says, I'm not going to pay minimum wage, which is what this country has stated that we need to make a basic living. They get the desperate person that came over here and paid them $6 an hour because they don't have the ethical morals to pay minimum wage to people.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
So,
what Mexicans do you know? What Hispanics do you know getting paid $6 an hour?
The issue is not the people coming over here. The issue is unscrupulative and exploitive business owners. That's the problem. Because I'm
what
tell you
Hispanics do you know that makes $6 an hour?
Them people come over here and do working in these fields and stuff, baby. I'm not doing it.
Right, like I said, Americans are too lazy to get out there. It's not about the payment. It's not about $6.
I'm not working in no field, girl.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I needed money, I'm going to go work wherever I need to work to make sure that my child is taken care of.
Baby, you do it. I'm not going to work in no field.
And that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative.
If people want to come over here and work in that field, baby, tear it up, because I'm not doing it.
Working no $6 for no $6 an hour. I'm telling you, just because the Mexicans look broke, they ain't broke, baby. Not no $6 an hour. They're making more like $16, $26 an hour for what they're doing. And we not making it because we don't want to be out there in the sun. We not even looking into that because we don't want to be out in the sun.
You gonna be out there.
And for $26, I will. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought somebody said hi.
Okay, so with me, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not saying in certain jobs I won't do, because push come to shove, if it comes between me eating and feeding my kids and living somewhere, then
I will taking that from me. But they're not taking that from me. I don't want it.
You're right. You don't want it because America has got you to the point where you say, "Hey, I have standards. I can't. I'm not." No, what you mean is they're over there in Mexico.
I come from a world of my mama and them, honey, picked that same fruit, and they worked their ass off to make sure that I didn't have to do it. That's where I come from.
And they picked those fruits and those cottons and all of that for free. They was doing that for free.
No, I said my mama. Hold on, no, honey. My mama ain't picked nothing for free, baby. Hold on. My mama ain't picked nothing for free. No.
Well, was she picking it for $6 an hour?
Please hear what I am saying.
Okay, you gotta think about it. Hold on, Hollywood. Let me explain this real quick. Okay, if $6 an hour back when her mama was picking fruit, it's like $16 an hour now. So you really can't compare dollar for dollar because of inflation and all that stuff. So when you look back, you see people with $5, they made $5 a week, but they was rich at making $5 a week because everybody else was making 25 cents a week. So you have to, I mean, even if her mama picked it for $6 an hour, it's more like $20 or $16 an hour now. You get
right, Mom? I'm aware of that, but I'm saying she's saying that people, the Mexicans, are coming over here and getting, picking stuff or in the field for $6 an hour.
They are paying a lot of these people under the table, so they don't have to pay
right,
taxes.
Which is, I mean, I hate to say it, but getting paid under the table is way better than getting paid regular.
They don't pay their fair share of taxes. That's another problem with these great businessmen.
And them are the same people that y'all want to keep coming over here. Them are the same people that y'all want to keep saying Donald Trump is being racist.
Well, Donna, you do know. Let me tell you, girl. You do know you wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for an immigrant.
An immigrant, okay, Mom, and I'm saying nobody is saying that the immigrants shouldn't be let over here, but nobody wants somebody sneaking into. Do you want somebody? Would you rather? Okay, be honest. Would you rather a person come to your door and say, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable at my house. I just want to come in," or would you rather somebody sneak in your window and you find them and say, "Hey, I'm just here because I didn't feel comfortable at my house"? No, you need to do it the right way. Come to my front door.
Okay,
but we out the country that don't let you see the fight.
I'll tell you how you sound. This is what you sounded like. You're sounding like I found a house. I came over here. Okay, let me tell you this. I found the house I wanted. I saw people in the house I wanted. I knocked on the door and I said to them, "Me and my children are stranded. Can you let us come in?" And they say to me, "Okay, sure." And then me and my children get over there and kill the people that's in the house. Then another person turns around and crawls through the window, and now I'm mad with them for crawling through the window.
Mom, what are you talking about? Who is going to kill somebody? Who's going to kill somebody? What does this have to do with death?
Okay, America was founded off of the backs of the Indians, who they did not acquire it correctly. You got to start from the foundation. So you can't get halfway in and then tell somebody you can't come in because we don't like you, or you can't come in because you didn't come in the right way. Hell, they didn't come in the right way to start off.
Okay, Mom, Did you do your own research on Indians? Because even Indians made their own Indian slaves, just like Africans. So
Okay,
did you even do your own research? How do you not know? You wasn't there, so how do you know what actually took place?
Over here, let's break it all the way down. First of all, Christopher Columbus ain't discovered nothing. Them Indians saw him in the water lost, and they went and got him and tried to help him.
Right, and this is the story that you was told, right?
No, this is a story I sought out because what I was told was Christopher Columbus discovered America and the Indians live a better life, which was a lie. The Indians lived a very good life before Christopher Columbus was found in that water fighting for their life.
Mom, that was back in the day because in Orange County public schools they don't teach that anymore.
And then try to end up right. You can't steal something from somebody and then get mad when somebody steal it from you.
Mom, yes, first of all, it's supposed to be order. Without order, there is chaos.
Okay, the Indians had their own order, y'all. They didn't need nobody
to say something that somebody else's ancestors did and make it about them and try to make and punish people for something that they had no control of. Those people are dead now. We can't punish these white people for something their ancestors did.
But why we still fighting for black rights? We should the same people that started the black rights, they dead. So why we still fighting?
Because we still feel like we're not treated equally. That's why we're still fighting. I mean, it ain't like we just woke up one day and said, hey, we're not being treated equally. We were going to fight again. No, we've been fighting for a long time.
Right, but our ancestors are dead. Who started the fight? They dead.
Mom, those people, the people that's getting treated bad now are black, so they feel like it's about the race, and it may be about the race.
It is about the race. It is about the race. When you let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something now. When you sitting up there, when you have black educated people that interview real good and they don't get the job just because they don't have blue eyes and blonde hair, you trying to tell me it's not about race?
Ma, I never said it wasn't about race. I said it is about race, but I'm not saying that those people just woke up one day and said, hey, I think that these white people are treating us bad and we're going to just riot. No, it has to happen over time. It has something that has triggered these people to make them feel like, hey, they're not treating us right. We're going to keep standing up for ourselves. I never said it wasn't about race.
Forever, and they still ain't accomplished much because we don't join in with them and say, you know what, it was stolen from you. Let us make sure that what was stolen from you was given back. No, we don't want to do that.
No, what happens is we trying to riot and we don't know how to peacefully riot like Martin Luther King. We want to be Malcolm X and blow up stuff and rob people buildings and stuff.
Rioting. These folks, girl, that's just like, Yana, that's just like you get pulled over for a ticket and the policeman get mad because you say, sir, why did you pull me over? Get you out of the car and put his knee on your neck. That what you want peaceful?
Mom, first of all, I have been in situations where I have seen a black person, and I have seen it the other way around. I've been in situations where I have seen a black person literally get mad at a white officer for doing their job. And if we already know, it's plenty of people that take away that we cannot try to change something that we don't even want to get in. It's plenty of black people that don't want to be cops because they feel like it's nothing but white people in the cop thing. It's nothing but white people that's law enforcement. But that's not true. In order to change something, you at least have to be in it.
Listen.
Okay, but have you seen Caucasian people get mad with officers and get home?
Yes, I have. And I have seen the same officers jack the white people up. Like, Mom in Alabama, where it all go down. I'm telling you, I have seen that stuff happen with white and black people.
At the end of the day, listen, I pray, this is a sincere prayer, that you don't never have to go through what I go through as a mother to a black son. And that's all I got to say. You don't feel what you feel. You think what you think. I just pray that the torture that I live with every day, you don't feel it because we don't have nothing wrong. You just remember that.
I have a black soon-to-be husband, and I have black brothers.
I just pray. Listen. You're not hearing me. I pray you don't feel this torture I feel. That's all I'm saying. Because per you, it's all good. I just don't want you to ever feel this. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, because...
So if
hold hold on, Mom. No, because I have to. Mom, okay.
If Donald Trump, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I didn't vote at all, actually, because I didn't want to have no say so. And honestly, if you ain't vote, I feel like you shouldn't have nothing at all to say because you didn't contribute to the voting. So I mean, that's how I feel. Vote. And I didn't get to vote because I don't have an Alabama identification card here.
Okay, so if you would have voted, who would you have voted for?
Honestly, don't know who I would have voted for.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, I honestly don't know because I knew I wasn't going to be able to vote, so I didn't sit there and be like, "Oh,
I'm tell you like,
vote for." But Mom, I have to get back to you,
Natalie, that like Malcolm say, you can vote for the fox or for the wolf.
No, I have to get back to this because my mom, she also has black sons, 2 of them at that. And
two black grandsons and a
but you're not understanding.
I mean, Shambi has got in trouble before.
You're not understanding there.
Was Shambi? I mean, I am understanding what you're saying.
Okay, hold on. Let's be clear. Shambi has gotten in trouble before. Shambi got in trouble in Greenville, where my mother is a pillar of the community, and they knew who he was. We knew how Shambi got in trouble before Shambi did. Okay, let's get this straight. They already knew who his grandmother was. My godfather was a magistrate judge. All that ways into place. Both he had gotten in trouble in somewhere where he didn't know nobody.
Okay, and Marquez is in Arizona, somewhere we don't know nobody in Arizona. He has gotten in trouble before. And what is
military?
Mom, Marquez is not in the military no more. He is out of that. He's out of that. He's been out of the military. I talk to Marquez every day. He has gotten in trouble before. And when he has gotten in trouble, he has not, when you treat somebody like they're going to treat you some type of way because you're black, they're going to treat you some type of way because most of the time black people do be coming off aggressive. I have seen
we don't come off aggressive. That's what they perceive that we are aggressive.
Mom, I have seen it happen. Just like I have seen white people come off aggressive to a black cop or to a white cop. I have seen it happen. They be coming off aggressive like, why are you
at the end of the day? At the end of the day, as the trained professional, I don't care if I take off my underwear and throw them at you. You are a trained professional. You are to handle yourself in an appropriate manner. That's why you're trained.
Oh my God, they are human. Do you not care about it? They have families to go home to.
That's why
if my boyfriend was to be a cop, if somebody was to treat him crazy or something, he better do something. I mean, he's not going to
treat him crazy. Hold on. Treat him crazy. So you mean to tell me that I'm going to be worried about somebody coming at me cussing?
No, not cussing. Coming at me with a knife. Coming at me like they're going to stab me.
That's not what I'm even talking about. You went too far. I'm over here.
You went about draws, but I'm going too far.
These people are getting shot because they are asking, why did you pull me over?
Right.
What
person got shot because they asked why did they get pulled over?
Lots of people are.
Right, and tell me a name. Just like you wanted a fact, tell me a fact.
Corey. Let me
and what about that white girl that they killed? Sandra Bland. She wanted to know why did they pull her over? They killed her.
Mom, Sandra Bland was in jail.
Why was she in jail? She wasn't.
She wouldn't talk.
Yeah, she had. I don't know. Christian just told me the story. I don't even know.
Christian on the line. Christian.
Can't argue with that. I'm gonna say okay.
Christian.
Oh, she didn't turn signal on.
Okay, let's talk about. Do you think she should have ended up dead because she didn't put her signal on?
Ma, I don't have no proof that the police. Yeah, I don't know what happened. They didn't kill her as they were putting her in a car.
I have the camera
so
footage.
I don't know what happened in the jail.
Footage. Let me send you the camera footage. Hold on. I'm gonna send you a whole camera where this young man says, and he gets killed in front of his girlfriend and his child on video, and he did not pose no threat. So now,
right, but they don't
argue that down.
They're not going to broadcast that.
It's on the news. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what I'm talking about what Christian just said.
I'm talking about what I'm talking about.
Right.
Oh, and he would.
No, this is my mom's friend.
That almost never happened.
Well, what Christian is?
He over here. He don't want to get on this line, Mom, because he feels some type of way.
He said what?
He don't want to get on the line because he feels some type of way.
Why he feel type of way?
I mean, Mom, we obviously, we're gonna get married, and so this is my fiance. So it's like we talk about this stuff on a daily. It's not something that we just sit back and ignore. We talk about this stuff.
So Christian agrees with you.
He has his own views, but we definitely agree to a certain extent. Yeah.
But I want to hear Christian views.
What do you feel there?
First, hey, how you doing? First off,
Hey, Christian.
Hey,
My son-in-law to be.
okay. I feel like it's not all about race, because I've seen white people get sideways and white people talk. What did she say? American?
Can you please go back?
No, I'm just saying, like, white people can talk just like black folks too, and when they start getting sideways, they feel like they're a threat also. So it's not just the fact that they're either black or white, and that's not the only two, main races we have anyway. I just feel like anybody can get in trouble, or anybody can get shot, or anything can come up, because everybody is human. Just like she said, if I'm a cop and I'm going out and anybody, it don't have to be white or black or however they are, they treat me some kind of way, I'm not gonna just, fall back or step to them a certain kind of way, because at the end of the day, I got a family I got to get back to. I know they possibly have a family. You know what I'm saying? It's not just black and gray. It's black and white.
I have a question for you, sir. I'm sorry.
Yes,
my
you
name
good?
is Tiffany. So,
how you doing?
what do you? I'm well, thank you for asking. What do you think about those countries where people don't even carry guns and they're still able to police effectively?
I don't live there, so I really don't know.
Okay.
I can't really speak on that because I don't know.
I guess what I am saying is that officers are equipped with several tools, including nightsticks, tasers. They have a car they can get in. Why is the first line of defense a gun?
Well, you got people out there like, I don't want to really bring it up, but I will. My dad, I've seen him get tased and it did nothing to him.
Okay.
And he's still going after him.
Okay.
Yeah, so
yes,
but
now that is the exception, but at least a taser was tried.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an officer. My father has been in law enforcement for many years, and one thing he said to me is, Tiffany, you have got to remember something. I said, what is it, Dad? He said, officers are tasked with doing two things: protecting property and enforcing the law. Okay, officers are not necessarily equipped to do that in a fashion that does not involve a gun when it comes to black people. We are automatically seen as being aggressive people. That's the first thing, just in our stance. Just you being a black man, you are a threat to everyone, including your own black people. And I have to say that I am guilty of looking at a black man when I'm by myself going, oh, wait a minute, because that is what we've been taught, okay? You can't tell me that that doesn't come out in your interactions with people that you have been taught your whole life are aggressive people that are going to do something to you.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I was at Waterburg a couple of days ago, and this Asian guy was walking up on me looking kind of crazy, and I locked my doors immediately. Anybody that comes to me and they're looking any kind of way, if you're not, it sounds crazy, but if you're not looking, if you look like you got something that you could do or harm me or the people around me, I'm locking my doors, I'm getting away.
Okay, let me say something else. Let me say something else respectively. There was a serial killer, you might be young, named Ted Bundy. He was white and handsome. He was never suspected because he was not seen as a threat immediately. He was white, young, and charming.
That's because he carried himself that way.
The same man that's a black man probably wouldn't have got that close enough to do what he did, because we are automatically perceived as being a threat.
But if he came across to them as charming like Ted Bundy did, then he probably would have got a little further than an aggressive black man, or aggressive anybody. Don't have to be a black person.
What's an aggressive black man?
Say it again now.
What's an aggressive black man?
It's not about the race, it's about being aggressive, period. That's
you just said an aggressive black man. So I was asking you, what is an aggressive black man?
I don't have an answer for that, because all I know is an aggressive person or aggressive man. It's not about
being black. Do you consider yourself aggressive?
No, not at all. Unless I'm taking it to that point. Ma'am? Not at all.
Do you consider Christiana aggressive?
Sometimes. I'm just playing now.
Huh?
No, ma'am.
Okay, but you do know that people that do not know me consider me aggressive.
Me too, yeah.
They say I'm very aggressive. When I asked them what did I do to show aggression, they had no answer.
Yeah.
Once again, these are
You
subjective
still
terms. There is no measurement for them. It is how you perceive it to be. So whereas someone that's culturally competent sees someone that's not culturally competent sees aggression, someone that's culturally competent and learned may say that is how this community can
bless you.
sometimes express themselves. That's who needs to be the officer. That's who
Yeah,
needs to
but
be that's who needs to be in interaction with certain communities. You cannot take someone that does not have an understanding of an Asian community, Latino community, Black community, and police them. You cannot do it as a recipe for disaster.
I agree with that in a way. But like it's like me. My mom taught me how to conduct myself in multiple areas, not like multiple races, I guess you would say. Like I'm from Ensley, they consider that the
Okay, but
hood from
see,
where I'm from.
okay,
If I go to
but
Hoover,
now,
I can't
but
bring that Ensley into
but you're
Hoover.
putting the blame, you're putting the obligation on you to do what's right. What about them? They get paid to do this, honey.
But I
They
can't.
get paid to do the right thing. And they're not
But
doing
they
it,
also,
baby.
but they're
That's
still
the
at the end of the day,
problem.
they're still human. Whenever you put humans into something, it's going to get messed up. Nothing's going to
Well,
be
why
unflawed.
is it, okay, but Christian, why is it that it's so messed up towards Black, predominantly towards African Americans, minorities, or melanated people? Okay, if that's the case, should everything be fair down the line, being that it's all humans? Don't you think that it should be all the way? It should not be so many cases of police brutality against minorities and melanated.
It's
Or so
Or
many
you think
cases
we're
where
this
people, so many cases where white people are getting brought down very gently. We done killed 50 people. They brought in just
yeah.
as nice and gentle, just as
I
nice.
felt some kind of way. It was a boy, I forget his name, but he had ran up in the church and shooting up that white boy,
right? And
shooting
then
all
they
those
took
people,
people.
and they gave him a hamburger or something, made sure he was comfortable. I get that.
That's what happens during hostage negotiation.
Yeah, but if he was Black, he would have got took out by a sniper or something. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Everything is not going to be unflawed. Something, everything, we
Okay.
can't have everything how we want it to be.
There is
It's been like
always
this
a
from the
margin
beginning
of
of time.
error.
There's always
There is
going to be.
But
always
it
a margin
hasn't
of
been
error.
like this from the beginning of time. That's not true, and that's not accurate. It has not been like this from the beginning of time.
There has been war since the beginning of time. It's been war since
War
the
among the
beginning of time.
citizens?
Oh
War
yeah, it
among the
has
citizens
been
within
war.
the country?
Not war as far as citizens, but controversy.
No, bro. This ain't controversy. This is death.
Civil
It's a
war,
whole
yeah.
different
It's
ball.
just,
No. This ain't controversy. This ain't controversy, baby. This is, I could walk out the door when I'm at home tonight, and it's a very real chance of that. That is what we're talking about here.
I can walk out the door and get shot by my own Black people more than a
That is
cop.
entirely
I'm more
possible.
Okay, but guess
afraid.
what? When you go
I'm more afraid
outside
of
and
my
get shot
own.
by your own Black people, they going to prison for the rest of their life. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. Oh, should we put them in prison? Okay, that's what our problem is. If you shoot a Black person, you are going to prison. Period. When a Caucasian person shoots a Black person, they're not going. It's about 75%. They ain't going nowhere because they're gonna have the defense that they were scared.
I personally,
That's it.
how I
That's
feel
it.
about my religion, they will get theirs
This is
eventually.
the Zimmerman case.
Eventually. No, sir.
The 911 people told that man to go back in that house and mind his business. He still got on because they said, stand your ground. He was scared. He wouldn't have been scared had he been in his house minding his business when the 911 folks told him to.
Who's your
And
friend?
you
talking about George
Oh, you talking about George
It
Zimmerman?
got nothing to do with
yes.
you.
Talking
Oh
about
yeah,
Zimmerman. And well, hold on, but no, the same thing happened in Georgia with Ahmaud Arbery. And those cops saw what happened and let those people go if they investigated at all. That's a part of the same system and the same problem, sir. That's all I'm saying to you. It's the same system.
George Zimmerman.
Same problem.
They failed that because I don't even know people know about it. He shot his old
Ahmaud
lady's
Arbery.
dad.
They showed the men hunting Ahmaud Arbery down, and they killed him. And it took us fighting like fools to get them put in jail. These aren't even cops. But it's the cops that had the power to go get them, and they would not get them. The only reason that George Zimmerman got arrested and I was there is that we went to Stanford and marched.
Yeah, I remember all of that.
I'm telling you, this is all a part of the same system. That's what I'm saying to you, sir.
I get it, but
the same cops. Sir, respectfully, There is no but. The system is stacked against us. Period. Point blank. Because there is no way I could have came and shot you at your house and somebody don't come take me to jail instantly. It took weeks.
Is Zimmerman
I can-
even white?
Okay.
Zimmerman's not even white. He's Mexican.
And then they charge her boyfriend. Well, whatever happened to you in your house protecting your own self?
That's not a law for every state. It's not a law for
I didn't say stand your ground. I didn't say stand your ground. But in every
No,
state,
we didn't say
you
that.
have the right to defend yourself in your home.
Who what happened to somebody's home?
Yeah, I don't know.
The police came in, didn't have a knock order. The police came in the wrong house, took that girl.
Oh, Breonna Taylor, yeah, that was crazy.
Okay, but that's all the same system, sir. It's all the same people doing the same stuff. They all doing it over and over again. It could look slightly different every single time, but it's the same people.
It's like
this is the problem.
The white people, they never bring up what the black people do to other.
I mean, what they saying is valid because I mean, it is messed up.
That situation was messed up, but the George Zimmerman situation, he's not white. I'm not holding that to white people because he's not white.
The white people came and did not lock him up, dear. The people that had power, the people that had the power to lock him up.
He has more than just that one thing he did to that boy. He needs to be in
The
psychiatric help or something.
The people that could have locked him up did not do it. But if I would have came to one of their house and did it, I would have been under the jail instantly. Instantly. If I even say I'm gonna shoot somebody white, I'm under the jail.
If you say you shoot somebody black, you under the jail. I mean,
not necessarily.
You got to stop always thinking about it's about race because it's not always about race.
You'll see, girl, baby, just keep on living, baby. You got a lot to see.
They're different.
Hold on,
you got to see. This is what I want people that want to say that they want to know what they're talking about.
You know what, Hollywood, wait right there. Yana, are you willing to go through assimilation tonight? Are you and Christian Wheeler and your family? Are y'all willing to go through assimilation tonight? Because we're gonna go on live and do it.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
If Hollywood agrees to it because she's the owner of this simulation. But I think a lot of people need to be aware of this simulation, if she's willing, because this simulation. Okay, so you know I'm diehard pro-black. I'm not anti-white. I am pro-black. It's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Even this simulation took me to another level of I cannot believe this.
All right, what kind of simulation? Is it about real stuff or
it's about rights of everybody, gay rights, Caucasian rights, women rights, about everything. And it's not one of those that's biased. It's not biased. It's just it's stated facts on both sides. It's a simulation. And you will learn a lot from the simulation. Are y'all willing to take that simulation?
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So Hollywood, what do you think?
I'm always open to teaching.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. It was Caucasian people in that simulation with me that I'm gonna say did not really think that racism
was a thing
right now in 2020. And they were in awe when they got finished. One lady was pure crying.
I'm not sure. It's a little bit.
I mean, I just feel like I haven't experienced it.
I have experienced racism.
You have experience. When I lost an $80,000 job due to racism, you have experience, baby, because you was under my care.
Mom, but that was not my experience. That was
but
your
it was
experience.
Your mother who lost stuff.
And something that you never told me about, and that it was about race. You never told me about that it was about race. You never said that. And I mean, and Mom, for you to have lived in predominantly white neighborhoods, we have never experienced racism within our neighborhoods.
I told you they came in there and fired all the black people.
Where was that at?
JCPenney.
Mom, but you know that was more to that story too, though. It was more to that story.
No, it was more to that story. But Caucasian
let me say this.
And
let
they
me
did
say
not
this.
get fired.
I think I think this is where we have a disconnect, sir and ma'am, Chrissy, and I'm not sure your same name,
His name's
sir.
Christian.
I don't use individual acts of racism. I mean, I kind of use them as an example. People that focus on the individual acts of racism get lost in what the bigger problem is, and it's a system of racism.
Do you mean
We
that we
are
should consider what one white person does is what all white person do?
no,
Is that what you're trying to say?
no, not not at all. We often focus on this is what happened to this one person. It's indicative of a larger problem, and we don't talk about those larger problems. So I try to have data that illustrates, demonstrates, and makes tangible what has happened due to racist systems. And racist systems are either run by people that have benefited from racism or that are racist themselves. There's no not racist. You either are racist or you are an anti-racist.
Can I
There's
ask you a
no
question,
mhm.
please, if you don't mind? Are you racist at any? Do you feel like you're racist at all
We don't
toward
get to be
anybody?
racist, honey, because racism is power, and we don't have the power to be racist. We can't be
Wow.
prejudiced. We can't be
Oh,
prejudiced.
you think it's prejudice? Okay,
But
okay.
as
No,
black people,
no,
we don't have power that racism
I don't
brings.
let. I
no.
don't
We can't do that.
personally. I don't let anybody take away the power that I have upon anything. Whatever move I make it because I have the power to do it myself. I'm not gonna look at a white person or the white guy at my job and say like, oh, he's not giving me the power to go further in
Okay,
the job that I'm in.
but see, you're going back to the individual. That's not what I teach on at all.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean any
That's
white
not what I
person.
teach on. But that's not what I teach on. I don't teach on individual acts of racism. I can't do
Mhm,
anything with that. What I
mhm.
can show you is once you compile all that racist thinking and that racist action into a big something, how that affects a whole race of people, not you and not me. That's what I teach on. So I think that's our breakdown is that we're looking at, well, they didn't know. No, 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 no. It's a compilation of 400 years so far of stuff that sift through. Equitable means fair. Equitable means we have the same amount of power. We don't have equity in this country. So take out the race. Take it out. Take it out.
Equity.
Let me
You can
actually
take
let me
out
say this.
racism. You can
Equity,
take that word
equity
out,
is
throw it in the
meaning.
trash.
Do you mean by they were like land and owning
Equality? Do you mean equality? Because
equality?
No,
equity is
no, no,
great.
no, no, no. I said equity. Equity means equal power. That's
It
what
was
equity means.
it's this rapper named Nipsey Hussle from California that got shot like
Oh yeah,
last year or something.
rest in
Rest in
peace,
peace
brother.
to him.
Yes.
He was the epitome of having what he owned all kind. He wasn't just a rapper. He was
Right. He
rich in
owns
Oh
multiple
yeah, I
stuff.
things.
know.
He
Yeah,
owned stuff.
dude was on it. Yeah, I know.
So instead of us blaming the white people about us not being on it, maybe we should just get on it and do it
Okay, all
ourselves. We
right, all
can't
right,
just
all right.
wait on them.
Now you raise a great point. You are exactly correct. We should run our stuff.
Hmm.
Okay, you're absolutely right. Who else said that? Brother Malcolm. Brother Malcolm
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
When you get to the root of it, baby, the root is economics. And once you try to elevate the economics of a people, which equates to power, a lot of times, some kind of way
Mm-hmm.
you start to vanish and
Mm-hmm.
disappear. Because that is the solution for us as black people is to own our own
Yeah,
stuff, run our
no, I
own
do believe
stuff,
in that.
and remember this. They have capitalized on black skin. They are millionaires and billionaires. Let me tell you something. If I can get you to
NBA,
work for me for free, I'll be rich too.
NBA gets paid.
they do get
I'll be
paid,
rich
but
too. Okay,
they had to
no,
come to
back
that
up,
point.
back up, back up, back up. Chase Bank, JP, JP Morgan
J.P.
Chase
Morgan.
held
Yeah,
slaves. That's how they got rich.
Come
black
on.
people had their own slaves too.
Right.
You okay, no. We are talking about wealth in this country right now as we speak. Those people got rich off of black backs, baby. Slaves at one point in this country were worth $3 billion back then.
You
These
talking
people did
about
these people did not get rich because they were so smart and they were geniuses. They took our free labor and built on the back of it, baby. Black people built this country. Don't let nobody fool you, baby. We built this
Okay,
country.
baby.
They got rich off of our backs. They didn't know how to farm rice. Do you know how much rice is worth now? They learned that from people coming
Right.
in as
Garbage.
slaves from Africa. They didn't know
Rice?
that.
Miss Hollywood.
They didn't know how to do that. Okra came from Africa in the pockets of a slave.
Oprah, the one who don't even
Okra.
like black people.
Okra. I said
Like-
okra. I said okra.
Oh,
It is a-
he
it's a
said
fruit.
Oprah.
You said
Oprah, the
Oprah
food
doesn't
that-
like black people?
No, what? Oprah and Gayle does not mess with black. What? Have you seen her show?
They got at Kobe Bryant about what he did all those years ago, but they got a friend of theirs that did the exact same thing, and they're trying to make sure that he has it all cool.
Right, and Gayle, she got
Kinda.
on R. Kelly. I mean, it's so much stuff that she has done and Oprah has done. They might have helped themselves get up by the black community, helping them get up there and get that money, but they do not mess with our black community. No, Oprah does not. If anything, Tyler Perry, and he does work with Oprah sometimes because she's, she has her own, channel and stuff, her network. But if anything, Tyler Perry has done more for the black community than Oprah has. And I do
I'm
have
not
a
sure
question for
where
Miss
that
Hollywood.
came from.
So, Miss Hollywood, would you ever let
Okay.
your son be a police officer?
Would I let him be?
I'm saying, would you ever, if he said, "Hey, I want to be a police officer, mommy," would you be like, "Oh, that's okay, okay"?
I'm going to support my son in whatever he desires to do. I will hope. Hold on one second. Police officers are not black or white. Police officers are blue. And it is a concern of mine.
That's not the point of my question. The point of my question is, would you let your son, because I know police officers have a color. I mean, they might wear blue, but not all of them. So I'm asking, would you let your son?
It's no
be
let
a
in
police
it. That's
officer?
what I'm trying to say to you. There is no let. My son is going to do what he wants to do. What I am saying to you is, I hope that I would have instilled enough in him that he can differentiate from that blue and be him.
So how do you expect
there's no
the
let.
police,
no let.
law enforcement to change if black people won't even be in it? How do you expect for it to change?
Why do you think they're not in it?
Wait
a minute. Wait. Why do you think they're not in it?
Away from the black community.
Why do you think they're not in it? I don't.
I mean, it's plenty of kids that say, "Hey, I want to be a cop," and then their parents knock it down to where, "Hey, this isn't even an option because these are
Wait a minute.
it's mainly white people that's in this."
Did you hear me say earlier? Did you hear me say earlier that my father is a lifetime law enforcement person?
Yeah, I'm not talking about your father. I'm talking
understand.
about the son. I'm talking about the son because
Okay,
your
but no,
father
you
had already made his decision before you were born.
You said there are no black people as cops. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm
No, I
confused
never
about that.
said that. I never said that.
What'd you say?
I said that we are taking that career opportunity away from the black people.
Who
That's
is?
what I said. I never said it was no black
Wait,
cops.
wait.
I knew.
Where do you get that from? Where do you get that from? Tell me
I
where
just
you
got
where,
that from
where
the
you get
fact that you said that you would hope that your son would determine basically that this is not something that he wants to do, but you would let him do anything.
That is not what I said, baby.
And that is not
not
what I
at
said.
all. That is not what I said. I said I hope that I will have taught him enough that if he does, that he can take off that blue man.
Yes, and where do you
I never
consider?
said that
Why
at
do you
all.
consider all cops? You don't want the cops, right? That's some type of prejudice right there. You don't want the cops to teach that. You don't want us to think the cops to look at the black people, hey, and think stereotypical, but you're thinking stereotypical about cops. I mean, I know you're willing to teach, but are you willing to learn? Because I mean,
Y'all, what I tell you about it?
How are you? Good.
Mom, this is serious. Like, it's not this.
That's not how you effectively debate. Like, when you effectively debate, you don't hit below the belt. You don't.
Mom, that's not below the belt. It's serious because you already have taught me in order to. You need to. You follow leaders to be a leader, right? You have followed good leaders to know how to lead.
This is what I'm saying, Liana. When you say things like I know you're willing to teach, but are you willing to learn? That's a level of aggression, and that does not help debate.
So now I'm aggressive and black.
And now what I would
and it does not
recommend,
that would be a personal attack. That is not a debate. That is not a debating, an effective debating strategy. Because when you debate, it's not personal. So
this isn't personal. It's serious because she's considered police to be blue.
Y'all listen to what I'm saying. When you are debating, you are debating about something that even may be near and dear to your heart, but your responses are not a personal attack on somebody's character and integrity. When you ask somebody, I know you're willing to teach, but are you willing to learn? Is a personal attack against somebody's character and integrity, and it's not effective debating.
Mom, that's not an attack. You're taking it personally, but I'm dead serious. You're considering the police to be. She's saying she cannot be racist. She can be prejudiced, but she's being prejudiced against police officers and saying that they're blue and not white or black, and that she doesn't expect them to be stereotypical against black people, but she's being stereotypical against them.
I'm gonna go back to this to you, baby. Listen.
But hold on, Miss Holly, because I'm talking to my mom. Mom, you gotta stop. Don't look at me like your daughter right now. You look at me like a person that really cares about what she's talking about.
Okay. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you were somebody else, whether it's Jules, be Pastor Sean, Twan, anybody, this is what I would tell you. I have been in classes where we debate. The best debater does not take low blows like that.
And that was not a low blow. That was a very serious, because I cannot listen to someone that wants to teach me everything, but does not want to learn what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but listen.
This is what I suggest. Wait a minute, Natalie, hold on. Natalie, hold on. This was an impromptu debate. But what I would advise someone to do when they decide to talk to me about anything is to possibly Google me and what it is that I actually do, because I'm in many different circles, including those with police officers and everyone else, because I'm trying to make it right. I'm not saying it's wrong just for the sake of saying that it's wrong, but we need to come together and brainstorm and talk. So I'm not sitting out here attacking people. So I would advise someone in a prepared discussion to know who I am, where I've been, what I stand for, what it is that I do. See, because you have made a whole lot of assumptions about me without knowing the kind of work that I actually do.
I didn't make an assumption. Hold
on now. Hold on. Because you telling me, am I willing to talk to police officers, honey? That's all I do. Okay?
I didn't ask you about talking
I'm gonna let you know that now. Hold on. This is what I do professionally. This is how I get paid for my level of expertise. You understand? And I get paid from those same officers that you're talking about, because they want to make it right. Some of them, or at least they want to show that they're trying to make it right. This is what I do. And what I am telling you is that they also recognize within their ranks, there is only so much flexibility, and I'm going to tell you what that means. If you come against your fellow officer, they're going to make your life hell. You got children to feed. You got a mortgage to pay. You are less likely to say anything against your brothers and sisters in blue, because you got to live, honey. And I understand that. That's why I talk about it. We need to have a system, an equitable system, if you go back to that word, that allows for officers to say other officers are doing things wrong and not suffer the consequences of speaking up. Because as of right now in this country, that's what's happening. So that's why they don't say anything. They want to do it, but they cannot, because they have to live. And in their ranks, they cannot function if they speak up. So I'm not talking about individual people. I'm going to go back to that again. I'm going to go back to, we need to change these systems.
Okay, but like I said,
you still got a butt? Okay.
Yeah, because I had that you brought up something that had nothing to do with what I was talking about. And we're still addressing the fact that you don't, I'm saying this is actually getting broken down to being hypocritical about some things, because I can't look at a black person or look at the police, the law enforcement people, and say, hey, they're looking at us, a group of black people, and they think we're all the same. and then we look
Okay,
at that
I
group of
have
blue
said to
people, as you
you
say, and we
repeatedly,
think they're
but
all the
but I
same.
have said to you repeatedly, that's not what I said. What did I
But
just
that
say to
is
you?
what you said, and my
No,
mom
no,
got
no.
on this line and
I
let you
said to
contradict your
you, I
story,
said
and I'm
that
not
we
with
don't look
that
at.
because
I
you
said
did say
we don't.
that.
I said we don't look at individuals. We look at systems. That's
Right,
what I said.
and you called them blue. You called them blue,
Because
right?
no, they call themselves blue. They say blue lives
Okay, Mom.
matter.
They call themselves
Okay,
blue.
Mom. The law enforcement, whatever they may call themselves, it's the fact that they stereotype us and we're stereotyping them. That's what we're getting.
You're not stereotyping them.
She is stereotyping, Mom. And if you're not listening to what she's saying, then that's where confusion comes, because she did say that those people are blue. Those people are blue.
Because
but not all of those people are thinking like that.
Police consider themselves blue lives matter. They started that themselves. They are blue.
Mom, that's what those white people that was voting for Trump have started. Actually, that was not did you see that on the news? Because that was not what happened. It's a lot of white people out there that do feel like that blue people, it was about all lives matter, and then it started to be people was treating the cops very wrong because they were just trying to do their job because of what another cop did. And she doesn't want to break it down to individuals, but that's what it all breaks down into. If one cop messes up, it messes up for all the cops. And one bad apple spoils the bunch. And that's how we get mad at them for looking at us like that. But then this is the same thing that we do to them. I just don't understand that. I don't look at one cop and say, hey, that's a problem. He's a racist cop. So the other cop is going to treat me racist too, because that's not how it is.
Yana, do we have the right to go out and shoot a cop and go home that same night and nothing happens to us?
Well, I'm not going to shoot a cop.
Okay, but do we have that right?
No, because that's not a prerogative, Mom. That's
okay,
not
you
a right.
have to shoot somebody and go home that same night to their family, and then the families of that victim and the community have to rally around just to get a sense, just to get them to investigate it.
That just happened with a cop here in Birmingham.
What happened with a cop?
Got shot.
Yeah.
Couldn't find the person. They rallied together for the cop.
So that just happened with a cop here in Birmingham, Mom.
He was a black cop.
And he was a black cop?
Yeah.
Please.
And they couldn't find the person, and people had to find the person that did it, and it probably wasn't a black person.
And they marched and everything, just like
did they find
a black person?
No, and they didn't even find the person yet.
But you just like did you just say it probably was a black person?
No, I said it probably wasn't a black person. But no, it's just that she definitely did say that. She definitely did, because she definitely did say that you cannot take that away. If I had a son or if a daughter and she wanted to be a cop, I'm not going to take that away from her. I want her to go do that because maybe she can do something to change within the system that I can't do. Just like with Obama, she could be the inner man, the person that's in there that actually knows and sees what goes on a daily to say, hey, I want this to change. I mean, you cannot expect change to not happen when we're not even involved in it. All we're just doing is looking from the inside out. This is the longest live ever.
I don't know. All I know is that our people suffer a lot more than any other people as of right now. And I do know that it is unfair, and I know that we need to fight against it. I also do know that we are seen as aggressive. We can just be standing there minding our business. Now, that's where the name Karen came from. Because do you remember where Karen came from? Karen was minding other people's business.
Yes, I remember Karen.
While we was minding our business and calling the police and making false claims. They are notorious for that.
Yeah, I remember Karen. I remember the whole little situation about that.
Okay, but it's a whole lot of Karens out here. What the problem is Karens are taking more. Let you try to call somebody and see how serious it's taken. With Karen,
Mom, and I'm telling you, Christian is God and Christian is my witness. A white man, came to our door. We have a green lock box for when the dog walkers walk our dogs. They came to our door. He's a security officer out here at our neighborhood, and we never seen him before. He came to our door. I called the police, and they were here within a minute. And they stood with me. They even hunted down this.
Okay, but Donna, you're missing my point. It wasn't a Karen situation. You actually had a legitimate claim.
Yeah, they Karen stuff about stuff that don't really be happening.
Well, he did look suspicious. We didn't know what was going on.
Okay, but that was legitimate. He was bothering your lockbox, which he had no business to touch. My point is, when Karen came about, when she was minding somebody else's business and lying to the police, that those people were not suspicious. She was over there bothering those people. So it wasn't the fact that she was scared, because when you're scared, you get in your car and go home. You don't go over there to the people and then start harassing them and then saying they're harassing you. That was a Karen situation. That man, that Caucasian man, he came to your house and was messing with your lockbox that belonged to you. Karen will go to somebody else's house and call the police on them and then say she's scared for her life, when all she has to do is go home.
Miss Natalie?
That's the deal. When I was in Alabama, as you know, in my capacity that I had the police call on me saying that I was out there stealing the folks' furniture by a person that lived on premises and knew who the ham sandwich I was. The police came out there and asked me for all kind of identification with a name badge on, dressed up in a suit with a key in my hand. And I told him nicely, I said, I'm the regional here. He said, how do he know that? I said, okay, well, we can walk to the office and they can confirm that who I am. He said he didn't want to hear that. He didn't believe me.
Yeah.
Now, somebody has on a name badge and a key. And the person that called you, I worked out there. Do you think they went and said and did anything to that person that made that false claim against me? That is wasting people's time. It's against the law to call the police for no reason, lying on somebody. They did nothing to them because it was a Caucasian name.
White privilege is real.
And in fact, he went over there and was laughing with the person. So I've been very affected by racism. Now, I do know I've had some really good white cops to stop me from driving without a license, not licensed for both, not licensed suspended, just without one. He was very pleasant to me. I have not had a problem. I'm not going to lie. He asked me what I said. I put both my hands out the window. He said, ma'am, you don't have to do that. You are not posing a threat to me. He went on to say, I'm not a racist cop. Now, for a police to say that, lets us know that there is some racist cops out here that are doing stuff they have no business. And when a person treats me right, I say they have treated me right, and he treated me right.
Turn off the Wi-Fi.
But it's been a lot of our melanated people who are not being treated right.
Okay, Mom, I think her camera's froze. Mom.
Yes.
Yeah, our camera's froze.
My camera is frozen.
Okay, nothing, because Christian has something he want to say, but our Wi-Fi, we're leaving, so our Wi-Fi was disconnected.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I agree with you on a lot of that stuff, but the Miss Hollywood, the only reason I was feeling some kind of way about the things that she was saying was because some things she was saying just didn't make sense to me. Like speaking American, I don't get that. How you feel about that? Because I don't. That kind of weirded me out a little bit. Like we speak American, I thought the language was English.
That's just a minute point. So don't focus on that when we're talking about something that's in the grander scheme of things. But what
Okay.
I'm saying to you is, let me say what I'm saying to you. A lot of people scream, learn how to speak English. Well, we don't even speak English because English was born in England and we don't speak it the way that they speak it.
Right.
Right, Mom? Did you say right?
Mhm.
Mom,
Hmm?
Mom, you honestly believe that we speak American?
Okay.
Mom, don't even. You need to stop because I thought I was the dog. Like, I'm for
Okay,
real.
so
I'm
Like,
gonna say
okay, I get
again.
what
I'm
she,
gonna
okay,
say it
so here,
again
I get
differently.
what she's
Since
saying. What she's saying is the true English language is not spoken the way that we speak it as of now. So we have our own dialect. So that's why she says that we're speaking.
you reading too much into it,
No.
baby. It ain't that serious, okay? It ain't that
it
serious.
was
Trust me.
serious because, like,
It ain't
me
that
and Christian
serious.
are learning
It ain't that
French right
serious.
now for our child. And
It
if
ain't
we
that
were to go
serious.
to, okay, babe, stop it. If we were to go to somewhere and they were to tell us, you know, if we didn't know how to speak French all the way or we didn't know certain words and we actually switched to speaking English, we wouldn't search, you know, in the translator or something, American or
Baby,
something.
baby. It ain't that serious, okay? Really, it's not. But if you want to make it so, okay, but it's really not that serious. It truly
She
is. Trust
said
me.
it's not that serious.
Or can I ask you one more question that I've been asking other people about? That's been on my mind. How do you feel about being called African American? Do you consider yourself an African American?
I don't. I don't.
Okay, I don't either. I never understood that
Yeah, I don't.
because I'm not from Africa.
That goes back to a system that was created by colonizers, and they get to do whatever they want to do to us, basically. So
Oh, okay. Because I looked it up and I think they said Jesse Jackson had started that or something. Somebody crazy. I thought that would have been out the way. Yeah. Not I mean like he's crazy or nothing. I'm just like I want to know who
I don't
started
know who
that.
did, but no, that's not something I subscribe to.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's just
That's all I want to
that's
know.
just me. It's just a personal thing.
Hmm. That's all
I
I
if
want
you
to
want to
ask
know
you.
what I do prefer, when I
Yes,
speak
ma'am.
of us collectively, I use the
Hmm.
term Pan-African because within the cultures that have descended from Africa, there's a decisivism that doesn't need to happen. So
Hmm.
even though we were scattered all over the world, we come from one place, and that is the continent of Africa. So I choose to say
Okay.
Pan-African.
Okay. I like that. Thank you.
Mhm. Now, is that your phone ringing? Natalie. Natalie, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. You went away. I don't know what was going on. We were talking about identity as a race.
Hmm.
I just finished reading an interesting book. I told you about this, Natalie.
Hmm.
And I've always had it. I just never read it. The autobiography of Malcolm X. Truly, truly interesting book. And it talks about his growth from being an extremist to learning more about human beings outside of perceived race. So that was a really great book. I would recommend that you read that, sir.
I actually have my mom had me read it.
And I'm delivering packages, so that's why y'all hear this. 11.
What you say?
Natalie, is our call over?
I don't know what she said.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, it's probably the Wi-Fi. We left the house and
No, it's my mom.
Oh.
My mom's not on the camera. And she's not even in the kitchen.
she probably went somewhere.
She always leaving the seasoning cabinet open. I think I gotta get my friend up here.
Who's that?
Joe.
Where did everybody go?
Is this Hollywood Legend?
Yeah.
609. Passed it by.
Mom, we're on the way to Christian's mom's house. So we're gonna there's a lot of traffic. And you're not even on your phone. I'm gonna take care of this.
Now let's stop call over. Oh,
What happened, Hollywood?
is our call over?
What happened?
Is our call over?
She said, call her.
No, I said, is our call over?
You said, are we calling?
Is our call over?
Oh, yeah, we can get back on in a little while.
Okay, cool, Ben. See you later.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Did I miss something?
No,
Oh, okay.
I said, is our call over? You said yes.
Oh, no, I'm on the phone. And Jules ain't here for you to talk to.
Let me say it different. Is our broadcast over?
Oh, I'm getting ready to end it. Bye.
Oh, God.